Hey guys, welcome back to the road to 1600, where I am trying to double my chess rating and get to 1600, and from then, we'll see. So, I've got two games for you here today, and I'm okay with the games. So, that's my official recommendation for watching these games. They're okay. So, let's go ahead and take a look. So, I'm playing as black for the first game. Okay. I've seen this twice today, a King's Gambit. I played somebody who was rated, I don't know, like 1200 or something. He played this on me and no clue how to handle that. I messaged him after. I was like, great opening, didn't understand it, good work. So I was like, okay, let's just defend the pawn a little bit. He brings out his knight. I take this opportunity to develop a little bit. He develops. And recently, I have really been annoyed with, I think it's called the fried liver, when, Jesus Christ, when the knight comes out, and then you get in here, or you get in, here to here. So I've been playing h6 to try to keep that knight from getting in. Okay, we got three pawns in the center. I have not seen this before. This is strange. So I was like, all right, let's just take. I got two things defending it. He's got two things attacking it. Oh boy. Here we go. So let's take that. Okay, now we're in check. And I lost one of my defenders. Okay, so let's get out of that. I've lost two pawns. So what I did here, I was like, let me see if I can try to get a better piece, because I have a discovered check because he castled kingside. So I was like, discovered check. Let me see if I can get this piece right here. He dodges, boom, I snag it. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm up two pieces. Like, we're cool. We're chilling. We're good. Oh, jeez. God damn it. And if you look back, he actually had that for a while. So, not thrilled about that. Boom. Lose my rook. So I was like, all right, let's get some development out. I need to get this bishop out, and this guy was hanging. Uh-oh. What's he doing? So let's just defend. Like, I was thinking he wants to come here, and that's going to be mate, I think. I don't think I can get out of that. So let's defend that, and crap. What I should have done is gone up here, thus defending this, and once I got this guy out, then I could put a little bit of pressure on that knight. But I didn't. I was worried about that mate right there. So, lost the piece right there. And now we're even material for the most part. So, I had a pretty big advantage, and he just kind of swooped in and stole my bacon. So, check, check, dodge, check, dodge, check. Just kidding. That wasn't a check. All right, let's get out of here. Get out of my house. I'm going to threaten your queen. Okay, we're going to check again. I'm going to go back. Okay, he's going to check me again. I'm going to dodge. You're going to check me again. I'm going to dodge. One check too many, my guy. And this is... Check again. Uh-oh. I had my eye on this. I was like, don't do it. Don't go there. And that's where he went. Boom. So, he came in with that queen and his knight, and he got the knight and the rook, but man, he just didn't have enough firepower to finish it off. So, a couple more moves, and he decided, yeah, you know what, this is going to be a problem, because I could set up this and this, or there was going to be problems. So I played this game at like a 65% accuracy. I know that's not very good, but that's what I'm trying to work on, is my accuracy and, playing better. And over the course of the last couple days, I've found myself with a higher accuracy score, typically in the 70s, which again is a little bit higher. I've been in the 60s. I've been feeling pretty good about the games I've been playing recently. And I make my occasional mistakes, obviously. That's why we're here. But this was a good game. This one felt good. I made a couple mistakes, but I was able to kind of hang in there and come out with the win. All right. So one more game here where I feel like I had a pretty good start, but didn't really know how to finish this off. I find myself doing this a couple times. Like, okay, now what? So In the past, when I played the opening, I'll do the bishop first, but just in case I want to do like a Catalan or a Queen's Gambit or something, like I'm playing the knight first recently, protect that pawn, but also, if they come up right here, I'll go Queen's Gambit. If, it comes out here, then I'll, Catalan, try to put pressure on that knight. Not to say I'm an expert in any way, shape, or form, but I find myself playing a little bit more flexible recently. So this was a new one. I haven't seen this before. Bringing out the knight to d5. He's not attacked by anything. Like, maybe I should have... Yeah, I mean, I'm getting pressured here, so I fall back. And now I decide to kind of Queen's Gambit it and put some pressure on. And I know the objective of the Queen's Gambit is to get this pawn out of the center because you eventually recapture. But that was weird. I've never seen that opening before. So he bounces back. And so I take this opportunity to develop. And, I want to get another pawn up here. But then we got this weird queen movement. So, all right, he could take that pawn. I don't really want him to take that pawn. I eventually want to go here. But he could come in here. He could come in here, and then this is hanging. So, like, if I... Here... I don't know. It's just a very awkward position. Maybe I should have pushed the issue a little bit. I don't know. But I decide to slide over to protect that pawn. And then he brings in some defenders now that my knight is pinned. And this was weird. I'll be honest. This was weird. So I was like, let's join the party with my queen if his queen's going to be in here. All right, take. And I thought about maybe this would be better. Because, you know what, maybe that would have been better. I mean, he would have had to take... I think we would have ended up at the same position. I think we probably would have ended up at the same position. So now we've got a pretty equal position. I've got some pawns in the center. I've got some development. He's still trapped and I haven't castled yet. So now I put 3 pawns in the center. Feel pretty good about that. He's looking to get his bishop out. I get my bishop out, and I castle. So, bit of a strange opening. Yeah, I don't really know like where to go from here. And he castles queenside, and I don't have the forces to get in there. He's pretty well protected for the most part, and maybe I should have like seized the opportunity to like try to go for this side, but I figured having 2 rooks on the same file as his king probably isn't the worst idea. Maybe for some reason this gets pinned somehow, or I don't know. I don't really know what to do, and so I start dancing my rook around to see if I could try to find something. And after the game review, I should have gone up here, check, he comes over here, check, take, he has to move this probably out of there. And that would have opened up this position a little bit more. But I didn't know what to do. I really didn't know what to do. So I just started dancing the bishop around. I started dancing around my my knight as well. It's like, he's not good over there in the corner, so let's get him out. And yeah, maybe I should have pushed these pawns a little bit more. Yeah, I was eyeing up this square here eventually. But, yeah, that's kind of it. Like, I didn't really have, like, a solid plan. So I'm trying to scoop up a couple extra pawns, because at this point, I have 5 pawns on the board, and none of them are helpful, and I've only taken 2. So I'm going to skip through a couple moves here, because they're not all that interesting. So I was like, oh, sick. Whenever he moves this bishop out or whatever, I can scoop up his rook. Yeah, I couldn't put pressure on it. He was defended. He was scooping up pawns. And, like, he got my 2 forward pawns. And at this point, like, yeah, we all have 2 rooks and a bishop, but I only got 3 pawns left. So I'm like, fuck it, let's just check. I pin right here. I thought I was real slick. I was like, oh yeah, check, and then I'll take this. But I was like, god dang it, it's fucking... I don't know what to do. I got 1 rook and 3 pawns. And he's running. So I was like, Oh god, now I'm trapped. He's gonna have 16 queens. So skip, 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 skip. Queen, 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 queen. Check, 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 check. I didn't have any pawns. He scooped up my pawns in the midst of my confusion, and the pawns were the end game there. So looking at that game, I had a score of 74%. Like, I'll take it. You know, if I lose, but I have a 74%, I'm not upset about that. I don't think I had any major catastrophic blunders there. It was a pretty even game the whole time. So I'll take it. I'll take it. So on the whole, over the 2 games, I broke even. We'll notice that's kind of the trend here. So accuracy is getting better. I just have to believe that the ELO will come if the accuracy improves. So if you made it this far in the video, as always, I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing. Continue to do so. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks.